I want to talk to you about faith today because God tells us in the Bible and His Word that it's impossible to please Him without faith. And I want to share with you a little bit about faith because I know quite a bit about it as far as my walk with the Lord. Since I got radically seriously saved in 2008, my life immediately began to start shifting in positive ways. And faith played a huge role in my life because I had to step out in faith at that time. And it was like an overnight thing that I kicked my ex out of my life that I had a child with, my daughter, my first child. And I was living in sin for so many years, and it was like instantaneously, like, you gotta go, you're out. And it was by faith. I had to get through that season, of being a single parent, being alone for the first time, not having a man there that to live with me and protect me like I felt that protection. I then had to have the faith and trust and reliance on God. And other times, having that faith, I had issues as a lady, and I had been told earlier on in life, in my early 20s, when I had to have surgery, that, it was definitely going to be risky for me to have kids if I'm even able to have kids because of my circumstances and the issues I dealt with and the pain. And I had multiple surgeries. Had my first daughter, she was my first miracle. And for many years, I was living as a single parent, y'all, and having faith, and just putting that faith and talking to people, my Bible study groups, people at church, my friends, I would say by faith and speak by faith. I believe that God, I trust Him, and I trust His Word, and I tell you the truth. I'm going to have another child. I will have a second child. God's going to help me. He's going to heal me. And He did all of those things. And so it's by that faith. Faith looks crazy to the unbeliever and sounds crazy, It seems crazy to those who are perishing, or to the unbeliever, or those who are lukewarm and not walking it out. It may seem kind of silly. You're speaking this faith, into existence and trust in God by prayer and the prayers that you're doing. And you're having that faith and putting His name on it, that it's going to come through and it's going to happen. And I can tell you, He is true to His word. Now, His timing is precise and perfection every time. He doesn't work on our timetables, and we should all be grateful that He doesn't, but it's His timing and it's perfection. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6 says, "But without faith it is impossible to please Him. For he who comes to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him." Amen. We must pray and believe by faith before we can receive. Amen. Love you.